How do you think a candidate for the presidential election in Cameroon could engage Ambazonia when most of the leaders are in exile or in prison? Thank you for this particular question. This is a question that somebody dropped under the video I presented, calling on all opposition parties in Cameroon, those who truly know and willing to take over power from President Paul Biya, to start engaging with the Ambazonia leaders now, or the Ambazonia fighter now, because the Ambazonia themselves, they are waiting for that period of transition to hit hard on the military, because this period of transition will be a period of vulnerability on the part of the military. It will be a period of confusion, and the Ambazonia are preparing for this period because they can hit hard at this point in time and succeed to push out the military from southern Cameroon, and they themselves are planning for. So how can you now win their trust? That if you now, maybe you will be the next president of Cameroon, you will not just say, when you take over power, you will not tell the Ambazonia, wait, I'm going to talk with you. You have to win their trust now. Let them know that if you take over power, you are going to engage in a dialogue with. But if you do not have any vision to present to them, to show to them, or you are not engaging them, they are preparing to hit hard. They are preparing. If they are truly fighting for a freedom, they will be preparing to hit hard on the military at this point, no matter who will be the president. They are not fighting because of President Paul Biya. They are fighting because they want to separate and form their own country. So they will not care about whosoever will be taking over power. So that is what I call on them. So the engaging the Ambazonia is not like a calling for a dialogue where they will sit in a hall for 2-3 days talking and talking. No. Engaging is like, for example, I personally, I have presented my vision on how I can end the crisis, the Ambazonia crisis in southern Cameroon. So that is another way for all these opposition parties to do it. Present their vision to the Ambazonia fighters and the Ambazonia leaders, that if I take over power as president, the next president of Cameroon, this is how I'm going to engage you people. So that if at the end or after the presidential election, then the Ambazonia discovered that this person who presented the vision to us, and that vision was very good, is the next president of Cameroon, the Ambazonia will wait. They will not take advantage of that transitional period to hit out on the military. They will say, okay, we should wait because this person has presented something very good to us. We should wait and see. They will be having hope, and they will not take advantage of it. But if they do not have any hope, they will take advantage of it. That is the truth. That is what is there. So calling on them to engage the Ambazonia is not called that. Maybe they will call the Ambazonia who are in Eza, come to Cameroon, or the one in prison, come out from prison so that we can talk. You can write a letter to the one Ayuk Tabe. You can write a letter to them in prison and say, this is my vision. You should be praying for me that if I take over power, this is how we are going to end this issue, solve this particular problem that we are in. The one who are abroad, like Joe Ayaba, Chris Ano, Isako, you write a letter to them, or you travel to there and meet with them physically. The Ambazonia fighter, if you cannot go there, you know that they are there. And then you know where they are. They are in different villages. Write a letter to them. Ask people, they can give you their contact. You talk with them over the telephone and say, we found ourselves in this particular situation because of President Paul Biya. Now I am hoping that I will be the next president of Cameroon. So if I will be the next president of Cameroon, this is how I am planning to. How do you see into it? How can we solve this particular problem? And they will explain to you how they want the problem to be solved. And you people will start engaging there. When you take over power, they will not take advantage of. But if all of you remain quiet, the Ambazonia that I know will take advantage of that transitional period. Because this transitional period will be characterized with confusion from one government to another government. That is two different policies. And if Amazonia are wise, they will take advantage of this period and hit hard on the military. And the military at this period it's just a second, and the military will surrender. They will start running away, and that will be all. When one will turn and run away, that will be all. And the Ambazonia are planning for this. But if you engage them now, and then during that period, they discover that, oh, the next president of Cameroon is Maurice Kanto, is Akeremona, is O.C. Joshua. Would this person have been talking with us? They would follow. They would have hope. Just look at during 2018 presidential election. Maurice Kanto traveled to many countries abroad. He went to United States of America. He was about to meet with the Ambazonians. The Ambazonians came in their uniforms and their flag. But Maurice Kanto said he would not meet with them. What happened? They put like this, the mark X. But if Maurice Kanto could have maybe allowed them, listen to them, the Ambazonia could have maybe even reduce the attack, or even hope and be praying that Maurice Kanto should win. So this is what I am talking about. So those who came under that particular video and start naming the history of Cameroon, that I'm saying something that I don't know, go and read. Do not come there, drop a comment that you will expose yourself. Don't do it. Yes, if you want to do anything, look critically. Nobody have ever mentioned that Southern Cameroon is part of French Cameroon. These are two different people groups that came together, but Cameroon was one.